Yo guys, welcome to the second channel. This is more Trey XP, so I'm going to be uploading some Supercross, MXGP, and some other games. We're just going to play around with this channel. We're definitely going to do a full career mode here on Supercross 6, so I'm pretty excited about that. And hopefully you guys that sub to me on my main channel come over to this channel, drop a sub, support your boy. But today we're going to be jumping into our rookie season. We already did the future races. We got those 3 races out of the way. I mean, they're basically irrelevant to the career mode, really, but it is a nice little feature they add. But we're going to be jumping into the 250 East season. We got 9 races, so we're going to get into that. We got to pick our bike and everything like that and see what we're going to do to begin our journey to a 250 championship, and then move on to the Pro Series, which is the 450s. We're going to have 17 races there, but that's going to be later on in the series. So let's go ahead and see what factory team we're going to be signing with today, or maybe we'll go privateer. I don't know. We'll have to check out our offers. It looks like we're going to have 3 offers here. We have Invictus Speed Crew, we have the Muck Off FXR Club MX, and we have the Red Bull KTM Factory Racing Team. Then we could always go over here and request a contract and potentially get denied, but I'm just going to go ahead and request Gas, and if we don't get Gas, I may just sign that Muck Off Yamaha team, or maybe KTM Red Bull. I'm not sure. Gas did accept our request for a contract, so we didn't have to sign with any of the offers. So we're going to be riding with this 250 Gas Factory Racing team for the 250 East Championship, and hopefully we can get it done, man. I'm super excited about this bike. I haven't rode the Gas a lot. We got the Red Bull helmet, we got the Oakley goggles. We are looking absolutely fly out here right now. So far on the skill tree, this is all we've unlocked so far, and these are just the upgrades that we got from racing the future. So basically I'm going to work on this like one at a time. If I get an upgrade on cornering, then I'm going to move to bike control. I'm not going to try to finish one category. I'm not sure what's the best way to do it, but I'm thinking bike control and cornering and braking is probably going to be the 3 most important. The scrub it is what it is. You can't really throw incredible whips on this game, but those are definitely going to be the 3 most important, and that's what we're going to try to focus on at the beginning of this career mode. With that being said, guys, we're going to head to Minneapolis and try to go get a win in our first 250 race. Let's get it. Here we go, guys. This is going to be my first ever career race on this game. I have played quite a bit of online, but as far as racing with the AIs, I'll kind of want to see where they're going to be at and how good they're actually going to be on this game. We'll definitely have to figure that out, but we get a pretty good start here. We're going to be in 2nd place so far. We got Colt Nichols. He's struggling on that section right there, that triple. He kind of came up short. So like I said, if it does get out of hand and we're just too good for the AIs in this season, we'll definitely give them some sort of head start. That way we're not just out here blowing these guys out. But this is going to be the first heat race of this Minneapolis event, and right now it is looking like we're definitely going to run away with this one. So we might give them a head start going into that main event just to make, like I said, this a little bit more interesting. But this Gas is feeling good right now. I'm super excited that we got to sign with this team and they accepted our request for that contract. And yeah, we are just absolutely torching Colt Nichols right now. I can't believe I just got that. I usually struggle getting that online, but we absolutely torched it on the 250. Also, another thing I want to point out, I haven't rode the 250s a lot at all. So I'm used to having that 450 power, especially online. But I don't think, you know, it'll be as crazy racing against the AIs and stuff as it is online. Like, you got guys trying to take you out every corner if they're around you. So we'll be able to put down some pretty good laps and probably run some pretty good lines here at Minneapolis and get the job done. Right now, they got Colt Nichols already in the points lead. He has that red number beside his name. So we're going to try to take that away from him. Oh, we're going to mess up there just a little bit. We're going to try to take that away from him here today in this first opening race, our debut as a rookie. And just try to take over this 250 division and just move on. Like, my goal is if we don't win the 250 championship, then we'll have to stay and race another season. But if we win it, we'll move on to the 450s. And right now we are up by 10 seconds on second placeman Colt Nichols. Then we got Pierce Brown in third place. And I don't think it's going to get very intense, like I was saying. So we are already up to 17 seconds as we get that timer update. And we are almost down to the last lap. There's going to be, in about 10 seconds, there's going to be 2 laps to go. So basically a lap and a half, and this race will already be over, and we'll be moving on to that main event. So we're on the final lap here in this first heat race. And like I said, we have taken off and took complete control of this heat race. We're definitely making a statement out here for us as a rookie rider. And that's what we're going to do all season long. And like I said, we're going to do a little head start. I think I'm going to give them 15 seconds in the main event. So I'll sit at the gate for 15 seconds. And if that's not enough in the future, we'll just do a little more. It's crazy how the AIs change from year to year. Like, in some games, they're just really, really hard to beat. And then this game, I don't know if maybe it goes track by track, kind of like Supercross 5, but we're going to come across the finish line here in first place to get our debut heat race win. Here we go, guys. We are in the main event now. And like I said, I'm going to give these guys a 15-second head start. So we're going to leave the gate here at 4:45. All right, 4:45 is on the clock, and we're going to actually have to fight our way through some tough blocks here. My goodness, we may get reset. That wouldn't be a good start to this main event. We're only going to have 5 minutes to go catch these guys, so we're going to have to ride absolutely perfect. But I think we can get it done, fellas. I think we can get it done. And we're just going to call this the Head Start Challenge for this whole Supercross 5 series, or Supercross 6 series that we got going on the channel. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear or play it by experience on the tracks, how good the AIs are going to be on different tracks. But right now, before we even get halfway through this lap, we are already catching some of these back riders here in this 250 series. And we just got to keep cooking and working our way to the front. We kind of messed up our line. That's the problem with being in the back, especially online. You're going to lose some of your momentum. Like right there, we weren't able to clear that. Oh my goodness. We're going to get stuck. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit more challenge. My goodness. It's going to be a little bit more challenging than what I thought, because we do have to some way find a line through these guys, but we still have plenty of time. We're already in 17th place. Cut the inside here on these guys. Try to get over this finish line pretty clear and hit that inside berm so we can get some momentum through these whoops into the triple. Kind of throw us a little scrub so we don't go too far in the air there. And we are making our way close to the top 10. And we're going to bust inside of the top 10 there. And these guys aren't even hitting the jumps. Like, this is crazy that they made the AI realistic just be so bad back here. Like, I know some of these guys aren't going to be great, but the top 10 riders should be hitting all their marks pretty much. Colt Nichols is kind of struggling here in this main event. He was in second place in that heat race, and now he is in fourth place. That is the points leader. Technically, he's the points leader, but this will really certify who is the points leader once we finish this race, because this will be the first race of the season. And we're going to make our way into first place if we can hang on to it. Lopes is right there. We got Cameron McAdoo up here. We got RJ Hampshire. So I guess Jet Lawrence and Hunter Lawrence are on the West Coast. No, Jet Lawrence is in 9th place. What is going on with Jet? I thought he was in the East, so I thought that's who we were going to be battling with on that HRC Honda, but it looks like he's struggling just a little bit. Are these riders going to be consistently up here, like these top riders? Because I know in Supercross 5, you would have some no names or like some privateers come up here and win a bunch of races. I think Ronnie Stewart on the last game was always up front somewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure in our career, he was like top 3 in points. And right now we're not even in real good rhythm or anything. So, and we still have a crazy lead. So we could definitely add some more time to these main events, track by track, like I said. Final lap here. We are just cruising to the finish line. There's not much more of this track left. And this is one of my worst tracks, I would say. And we still have a 12-second lead with a couple crashes. Here we go, the last berm. We're gonna hit this tabletop and we're gonna get the win here at Minneapolis to take the points lead. So to kick this season off, we're gonna be first place in points. RJ Hampshire, Cameron McAdoo, Colt Nichols, Pierce Brown, Lopes, Cartwright in 8th. And then, I mean, dude, basically everybody else. I don't see Austin Forkner had a bad race there. He finished 11th, so he should definitely be a top 10 rider. Drake on the Suzuki in 10th. So we'll see how this season plays out. We're definitely going to try to make it more interesting with those head start challenges. So we're going to go ahead and give them 30 seconds to see if we can catch them. We're going to have to, I'm going to move up just a little bit so we can get past this wall here. All right, coming down to that 30-second marker. Now we're going to have to fight our way through some tough blocks. Try to avoid those. And we got to put some work in here if we want to get the job done. We definitely got to be on top of our game because we are really far behind these riders. But if we don't make a win here, that'll make the points a little bit more interesting in this season. But we're trying to win every single track and we are already struggling. I love when I do these head start challenges. I struggle to get my marks down. But if I just hit the whole shot normally, like I have so much momentum, I'm good on the first lap. Only a minute left on the clock, but we are catching the pack. The good thing about these Supercross games, you always have this, I mean, it's not really a good thing, but you always have a huge pack of riders that are bunched up. It doesn't really get too spaced out. It's kind of good and it's kind of bad because it's going to be hard to find a line here, but as long as we pick our angles, we should be all right. Like right here, I'm going to take the outside. Oh, we got a rider riding pretty slow right there. Can we still get this jump? We're going to over jump it a little bit and get into Cartwright. And we're going to have to fight our way down those whoops. Now we got some riders getting into each other. It's getting a little bit chaos. But we've moved our way into 9th place. Now up here in the front is where it does get spaced out. Oh, we're going to get pushed out. So this one didn't turn out as expected, but it's going to make this season a lot more challenging and a lot more fun in my opinion. Because if we just hit the whole shot, we're probably going to win every single race. Like I don't think we're going to lose if we just race this normally. Jet Lawrence is struggling back here. We're going to try to get Austin Forkner down these whoops. Got to hit this inside berm. Get over those. Hit the tunnel jump. Move our way into 7th place. And here we go. Back into the top 5 here. If we can get past McAdoo, we'll definitely get him down these whoops. Oh, we're going to go down again. My goodness, we're going to go down again, move back to 6th place. So that may be where we finish this race. We'll have to see. We're going to have to send it here over this triple. And all those guys got that triple pretty good. And we are coming up on the last section here before the finish line. Can we pass a couple of these riders? We're in 4th place. We might get the podium. It looks like we're going to get the podium here in Arlington. So we didn't get a 1st place finish, but that's what we're looking for, some competition. I completely forgot Arlington was a Triple Crown event. So we're going to have a Triple Crown event here in Arlington. All right, coming down to that 30-second marker. Now we're going to have to fight our way through these tough blocks. Of course, they put that one right in the middle. So I feel like we're going to get better and better now that we know that this is a Triple Crown event. I completely forgot about that. Like I said, I haven't raced any career. So I forgot all about Arlington being a Triple Crown. But it is what it is. This is just this. Honestly, if we can put some good laps together, this is better for us in the long run because we would have finished that race in 3rd place. And now we have a chance. If we can get back up here, we have a chance to actually win this whole event. And we had a privateer racer win, or rider win the first race, so we don't even know if he's gonna do good the whole event. I'm not sure how these AIs are we're gonna have to fill them out and see how they actually ride through each race. Oh yeah, it's super crowded. Super crowded. We got about what, 5 or 6 riders in that turn. And now we're going to go past Jet Lawrence for 11th place, jump our way into 9th. And time hasn't even expired yet, so this is pretty dangerous for these guys. Oh my goodness, we've wrecked there twice this race. And I always say hit the whole shot because usually, I mean, even online, like if you can get a pretty good start, you're going to get the whole shot. Like I usually get the whole shot. Or I've been pretty consistent at getting whole shots. I don't get them every single race, but definitely in the career mode, if you got a good gate, like you'll be all right. Pierce Brown is actually up here in 1st place, and I don't even see Pierce Brown. So he's got a pretty good lead. So he's probably going to take the win here. And I think that's only because we're doing 30 seconds on 3-minute events. And a normal main event for us, the way we have it set up, will be 5 minutes. So we would have another 2 whole minutes to catch Pierce Brown, and we're still catching him right now. Ooh, we're going to hit this turn kind of squirrely. I got to start riding these 250s a little bit better. I'm just so used to that 450 power. And it looks like Pierce Brown is going to get over the finish line, and we're going to get a 2nd place finish in race number 2 of this Triple Crown. The only way we're going to win this if we get the number 1 overall and Pierce Brown doesn't finish in 2nd place. He's got to finish in 3rd or back. So we'll see. This is going to be pretty interesting. And we are coming up on that 2:30 marker, so we're going to go ahead and send it. Try to get through these tough blocks as much as possible. Who is this guy jumping across the track? Now we got to put down some heater laps. Like we got to run 51s for sure. Maybe a 50 if we can get some good laps. Especially while we have a clean track. I feel like that's where we need to make up most of our time, is try to get to these these pack riders. Oh my goodness. This is not good. If we can get through this jump and get down the whoops, we're going to move our way into 5th, just like that, through the whoops. We're going to go all the way to 5th place. If we can get over this triple, which we get it pretty good right there, we are in 4th place, and we have a potential of getting a podium here at Arlington, which is going to do pretty good for our points, considering Pierce Brown, the guy in 1st place in points right now in this Triple Crown, is pretty far behind us. He's not even in the top 10. So we got to put a heater lap down here. And it does look like Lopes in 1st place does have some distance. So we're definitely not going to be able to catch him. But we're going to catch Cameron McAdoo down these whoops, get this inside berm. As long as we don't drop the bike, this is going to be a pretty good finish for us. I'm not sure where Lopes was at, but this is going to be a 3-2-2 finish. And that may just give us the win here in Arlington. Lopes goes across the finish line to get the win. in this last race. We're going to get second place, and we'll see where we stand in the final results. So there it is. We are going to take first overall. We have a 3-2-2 finish with a total of 7 points. Pierce Brown finished in 15th. So all we really had to do was finish a podium. Honestly, we could have finished probably farther back than that because we only had 7 points. So that worked out pretty good for us, and we got the win here. We got 2 back-to-back wins, and we're going to be headed to round 3 of 9 in the next episode. I hope you guys liked that episode. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm excited to be back on some Supercross. Peace, boys.